Hi, I'm Christine, and this is my old and blind best friend, Chase the dog. We travel the US living out of my SUV, searching for adventure, food, and fun. If you'd like to be our travel buddy, then like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Join our Patreon or YouTube membership community for exclusive perks and content. In this video, Chase and I enjoy the Thunder Over Louisville Festival, which had an epic air show and the most amazing fireworks display I've ever seen. We take you through a lot of our daily car living routines and explore some of Kentucky's most picturesque landscapes in Cherokee Park. Hello, we are just outside of Louisville, Kentucky. We drove over 6 hours yesterday and arrived late last night. We've spent the morning at this nice rest area just off the highway. I've had breakfast and gotten ready for the day. Chase has had all of his needs met, and I've done all of our car chores, so we're ready to start the day. Today is Thunder Over Louisville, which is one of the largest air shows and firework displays in the nation. Thunder Over Louisville was created to be the opening ceremonies of the Kentucky Derby Festival, which kicks off the 2 weeks of celebration leading up to the Kentucky Derby. Over 500,000 people are expected to attend today, so we're going to try to get there early and beat the rush to find parking. Parking at the recommended parking garage was $20, and it is about a 21-minute walk. So time to get the stroller out and pack all of the essentials for a fun day out on the town. I'm going to pack some nice cheese and crackers for a snack. Whenever I'm going to leave the car for a long period of time, it makes me feel better to put the window coverings up. That way more people can't see in and see all the stuff I have in here. Just outside of the parking garage, and I already thought of something I forgot. I didn't bring my sunglasses. It's sunny out and we're going to an air show, so I think I need to go back and get them. Turn around. All right, let's try this again. Much better. Preparation for Thunder Over Louisville begins months in advance. The organizers work tirelessly to coordinate every detail of the event, especially the fireworks display and the air show. It is a family-friendly event that features activities for all ages. There are food trucks, carnival games, and live music to keep the audience entertained. It is held downtown right on the Ohio River near Waterfront Park. National anthem gave me chills. I wasn't expecting it, but during the middle they had 2 cannons go off the bridge. It was super loud. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. And then at the end, 5 fighter jets flew over everybody. It really got me. As per usual, Chase is bored at these things. The air show is a major part of Thunder over Louisville, featuring performances from military and civilian planes. The planes fly over the river, impressing the audience with their daring maneuvers and aerial acrobatics. The air show features a wide range of aircraft, from vintage warbirds to modern military planes. The performers include skydivers and talented pilots who demonstrate the agility and precision of these aircraft, performing impossible sky stunts like barrel rolls and tail slides. Watching them zoom by at incredible speeds is a heart-stopping experience that I won't soon forget.
With an aircraft that might weigh 100,000 pounds.
The fireworks are launched from barges that are stationed on the Ohio River, which runs through Louisville. These barges are positioned in a way that allows for an ideal viewing experience from all angles. People line up on either side of the river to get the best view of the fireworks. The fireworks display is a synchronized array of pyrotechnic artistry that has been designed to wow the audience. Apparently, it's not designed to wow old dogs, though. Home sweet home, Chase. Well, that was a really fun day. The air show was really impressive. My favorite were the jets. They were faster than the speed of sound, so you'd see them go by silently, and then a big roar would follow that you could feel in your chest, which was super cool. I was excited to see the drone show, but unfortunately in the spot that we were sitting, the bridge pretty much blocked most of it. So it was still cool to see the bottom half of that. But the highlight of the day was definitely the fireworks show. I've been to a lot of fireworks shows, so I didn't have my expectations that high to be impressed. But it was the grand finale of all the other shows I've ever seen, just constantly for what felt like 15, 20 minutes. They did everything right. They had quantity, quality, variety, and it was set to music. I got chills when they played Somewhere Over the Rainbow from Wizard of Oz, and over the bridge they had all the colors of the rainbow in fireworks. It was epic. And the grand finale was like probably the best I'm ever going to see in my whole life. Like, I don't know how it could get better than that. They had so many going off that the cloud of smoke almost drowned out the actual fireworks because there was just so much going on. And you know those really big ones that like you can feel in your chest? They just had a ton of them going off so you could feel it in your chest, and then they synchronized the last one. So I think it sounded like one of those fighter jets kind of going off in the distance. It was awesome. So it's been a long day. We got here at 1. It's like 11 now. But I'm all pumped, honestly. I'm not even tired. But I do need to get out of this parking garage and find a place to sleep tonight. Also, I forgot to mention that other than the $20 I paid in parking today, everything was free. They did have a sectioned off area that was $6 to get into with more like concession stands and bands and stuff, but I declined that, and I got awesome seats just in the park, the free park in the waterfront area. So it was definitely worth $20 for this awesome day I had. Thank you, Louisville.
Good morning. It's 8:20. I've been sleeping in lately because I've been here for 2 weeks now. I've been filming some other videos, so just now can I finally relax and start doing like the easy fun stuff. So I've been staying in residential areas, and it's so quiet and it's so peaceful. So I've been sleeping really good. Like, it's so quiet that when the birds start singing at like 6 a.m., it wakes me up, which is really nice. But I usually go back to sleep. Since I'm legally parked, I don't really feel the need to like get out as soon as possible. And it's just been so nice. Plus, I think after 4 months of living in this car with Chase, we have finally figured out a good sleeping position for both of us. So Chase is fine being picked up, but he doesn't like to be scooted. So once he's in position for bed at night, that's where he wants to stay, or he will growl. He takes up most of the foot of the bed, and I wasn't able to put my legs all the way straight. So I figured out if I can stretch out the blankets enough to reach over his tote, I can put my legs straight on top of his dog tote over here, which means I'm kind of at an angle, but I don't care because I can lay totally straight, which I haven't been able to for a minute. I've been in bed for like 10 hours, but I'm still groggy. So it's time for coffee. It's been cooler here, which is part of why I picked Kentucky. Is this time of year is exactly the type of weather we like, which is 40s at night and 60s during the day. So it is cool this morning, so like a hot coffee would be nice, but it's so much work that I've just been doing cold brew, which I am careful to watch the balance of like convenience versus not giving myself little comforts and doing self-care effort type things. But I did make hot coffee yesterday for that reason. I want to make sure I'm still like going the extra mile to give myself nice things. But I've gotten so used to pouring the cold brew from bed. Like, I pretty much wake up, drink at least a little bit of water to get my system going, and then I reach over and pour my coffee, and then I start drinking my coffee in bed. So I've gotten used to immediately having coffee waking up. So that's what I'm preferring to do right now anyway. The first sip is always the best sip. Cold brew also allows me to have coffee in bed, which is probably my favorite thing in the whole world. When I have to get out of bed to make the hot coffee, by the time it's done, I don't feel like crawling back into it. So this feels like the right thing. This is the first time this has happened, but I'm ready to leave, and there are some people talking right outside of my car. So I don't really want to make a scene and slide to the front seat. So I guess I'm just staying in bed a little bit longer this morning. Now they're both on their phones. I might just sneak up there while they're not looking. Well, I did it. I snuck up in the front seat quietly while they were on their phones, and they never looked up. And then I opened my door and shut it and pretended I was getting in. What a way to start the day. Not really presentable yet for the day, but I am going to get our grocery shopping done because I like to go in the morning. That way I can use the restroom and get all our food for the day knocked out in one trip. Good morning. Yes, could I have a half a pound of the large raw shrimp, please? Thank you so much. You too.
I've gotten ready for the day. I know these clothes don't really match, but I got rid of all of my clothes that had stains on them, and now I barely have any clothes. Does anyone else have food stains on all their workout shirts? Or is it just me? Plus, I've been procrastinating on laundry day, so this is as good as it's gonna get today. We are at Cherokee Park, which is the area we're gonna be exploring today. I've already been here once with Chase to try out his new backpack in a separate video, but we couldn't stay very long. This park looks so huge and beautiful, I had to come back on a day where I had more time to explore. But first, we need to do our car chores and get breakfast out of the way. I'm going to start off with melting a little butter in the pan. Next, I'm going to add the shrimp. There's nothing better than the smell of butter and shrimp in the morning. Okay, it looks like they're done, so I'm going to take a few pieces out for Chase. Now that Chase's shrimp is out of the pan, I'm gonna add some garlic paste to my shrimp because I really like the flavor of garlic butter shrimp. Now I'm gonna take the shrimp out of the pan to make room for the stir fry. There's still a little butter in the pan, so it should be enough to cook the vegetables. Should probably take the sauce packet out. Steal one shrimp just for testing purposes. The veggies are crisping up now, so I'm gonna add the sauce. I think the teriyaki veggies are done. This is a lot of food, so I'm gonna eat half of it now and half of it later. And Chase has his little mini portion. Your breakfast, Your Highness? Well, Chase, who's gonna clean all this up? Not me. I cooked. You clean. This park is huge and I'm not sure where to go, so I'm just gonna start by driving around. But first, I stopped because I see a water fountain. So anytime there's a water source, I stop and make sure I'm filled up for the day. Cherokee Park is a sprawling green oasis that covers over 400 acres of long winding roads, beautiful vistas, and large open spaces set in the valley of Beargrass Creek. Cherokee Park's main feature is the 2.4-mile scenic loop road, which has some of the most picturesque views I've seen in Louisville. It is the 69th most visited park in America.
So you're in a hurry, well you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
There were a lot of really cool stops, but the one that caught my eye was the bird sanctuary, so that's where we're going to do our walk today.
Is it all?
First bird.
Is it all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time.
There's no horseback riding, Chase, but there is mom back riding.
Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day.
Well, the trail is beautiful and we saw several birds, but they were really active, so it was kind of hard to film them. As soon as I got my camera in position, they would fly away. But this was a beautiful walk. We picked a good spot. I shoved a treat in your Kong for you. Here you go. Thank you for being a good boy. Forgot to stretch before going on that walk and I can feel it. I can handle the weight of the backpack pretty good, but it does put a strain on my shoulders. So Chase is enjoying his Kong in the shade. I'm going to just stretch out a little bit here in the shade as well. We're on smoother roads now, so we can use the stroller, thankfully. Time for leftovers. Today is Thursday, and every Thursday I try to spend time with my mom. So if I'm on the road, we do a video chat, and she should be calling me any second now. Are you there?
I'm here. Hi.
I can hear your voice, but I can't see your face.
There?
Yes, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mama, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Sorry, I didn't sound exactly right. The cat was clawing me at the moment that you're asking how I was doing.
I just finished my video call with my mom, and the sun's setting in a little bit less than an hour. I could go do laundry, or I could stay at the park and watch the sunset, which I can do laundry anytime, right? How many times am I gonna get to see the sunset over Cherokee Park? This is a little space I was talking about that I can put my feet in now. All right, I'm gonna start getting the car ready for sleeping. Sorry, buddy, I forgot to take your harness off. Just gonna use the park bathroom to wash my face, brush my teeth, do my nighttime stuff. We are all ready for bed and I have the car set up for sleeping, so I'm gonna leave the park now and look for another residential area with street parking to spend the night in. Even with all the window coverings and the curtain up, you can't really tell anyone's sleeping in here unless you like really come up close to the window and peek in. So I don't really stick out in residential areas. I look for places that have enough cars that I blend in, but not too many cars to where I'm taking someone's spot. I avoid parking directly in front of someone's house, and I don't stay in the same neighborhood more than one night. So I'm just going to start driving towards that area until I find a good spot. I think I found a good spot. There are a handful of cars on both sides of the street. There's plenty of houses. I'm parked right next to a fence, so not really the first thing anyone sees out their window. It seems very quiet, so this is home for the night. So I think this is a good spot to end the video. Thank you guys for coming along with me on my Louisville adventures. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe as it really helps Chase and I out, and we'll see you next time.